So currently it is 10:31 p.m. and I'm still at uni because I need to use the university's edit suites in order to edit our music video, which I'm making for one of my very good friends, and it's one of my assignments, and I have been spending the last, what am I gonna get here, 8-9 hours color grading and adding blurry special effects and things, and I'm very, very tired. I just started exporting another rough cut, and I looked over and it was taking 17 minutes to export, so that's fun. I haven't eaten since breakfast. Oops. I'm very much looking forward to going home, where my mum has got some dinner waiting for me, despite the fact I'm not going to get home until close to midnight maybe. I'm ready for sleep. And guess what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to come into the edit suites again, and I'm going to spend the whole day editing because it is Thursday. It's Thursday still. But this is due Monday morning, and I'm the editor, and there's a shit ton of color grading that I had to do, and I also still need to add more special effects and film some cool fairy light bokeh, because that's just how this music video is gonna roll, and I miss sleep. I miss it very much. Also, uni is kind of creepy right now because I'm pretty sure I'm the last person here, at least in the edit suite. I keep hearing people moving around, so hopefully that's just other students, although there are always a whole bunch of people who are playing ping pong despite the fact it's like nighttime and freezing. I don't know why, but there's always like a group of people playing ping pong right outside. Oh my god, my hair is a mess. This is what study hair looks like. Big, messy bun that's falling out all over the place. Sorry for people who are disgusted by neck cricking, but I've been sitting in this chair for a really long time, and my body says no. My neck is like stuck in some weird position, and it's like hunched over. I need to do yoga because I ain't bending the way that I'm supposed to. I'm not at all. Oh my gosh, even just holding up this stupid phone is taking so much effort. Oh. So this is only supposed to take another 5 minutes now, which is nice, considering 5 minutes ago it said 17 minutes. The only problem is that I know that it's lying to me, and it's not going to take 5 minutes or 9 minutes or however long it says. 5 minutes now it says. I know it's going to take more than 5 minutes though, because it hasn't reached the halfway point of the video yet, and we've got this clip that has slow-mo, so it has to export a clip that's 60 frames instead of 25 frames, and it has like 14 or 15 layers of video in that section as well, so that's fun. Yeah. I need to learn how to use After Effects, because I'm sure there must have been a quicker and simpler way of doing what I wanted to do, and I think we did it relatively well-ish, but there's a lot of layers of videos with all different opacities and blur levels and motion blur and shit, and there must be an easier way for that. I feel like, because we've got this section of the song that's all this like dreamy trance-like thing, and like surely, you know, dreamy trance-like motion blur type movement would be some kind of filter that people use quite frequently. So you'd assume there'd be some kind of inbuilt thing. There's nothing in Premiere Pro, so I had to try and figure out how to make that a thing. But I wonder if in After Effects it would have had something that could have done that much quicker, but I don't really know how to use After Effects. I've only used it the tiniest amount, and never for doing proper video effects and stuff, which is the entire point of the program, so good job me. Note to self, learn to use After Effects, because it might make my life a whole lot easier. Boredom is taking over. I have a book in my bag that I could read, but I don't think that I can concentrate on words on a page right now, because that's just a lot of effort. Okay, I'm sick of leaning down on the desk now, so let's try and prop this up here. I'm so looking forward to this semester being over. I was supposed to graduate this semester. I'm not anymore. There was just too many units, too many assignments, so I had to drop one. So I'm gonna graduate at the end of next semester instead, which kind of sucks. But also, you know, I would rather graduate another semester later than not have my assignments be of the quality that they should be, considering their group assignments. All my like final assignments are group assignments. And this music video I said is for a friend of mine and it's assignment. So obviously I want to do a decent job, and other people's grades depend on me doing my job correctly and well. So, yes. Do the assignments well, get the sleep, and not have a mental breakdown. So that all led to me delaying my graduation by a semester. Again, that's fine. I just, oh, it stomped up to 6 minutes. Why would you do that? Ugh. Life is so cruel. And so are Macs. These Macs are so slow as well. I know my Mac's not like the fastest of Macs, but like, it's decent. But the uni computers are just, they're so slow. They're so slow. I want them to not be slow. I want them to export this rough cut so that I can pack up my stuff and go home. And look at this scarf, isn't it great? I just bought this recently, and it's probably good that I just bought it like just a couple days ago, because it's a very big, thick scarf, and it's keeping me warm rather than I would be otherwise. Although I was sitting here freezing my ass off for so long, and then I discovered the reason that this room was so cold was because someone had left the bloody window open. Thank you to whoever that was. I really appreciate it. I mean, the logical person would have realized it was really cold, and that would mean a window was open several hours before I did. But I wasn't thinking about how cold. I put a glove on, a single glove, because this is the one that does the clicky clicky on the keyboard, and then this is the one that has the clicky clicky on the mouse. So I needed this one to not be with a glove, but this one I could put a glove on. I tried wearing a glove with my mouse hand, but the mouse just slipped everywhere, and it was just altogether quite unmanageable. Well, this semester really has been hell semester. Kind of everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong this semester. Some of which are more personal things, and they just plain suck. Other things were like financial things. So my phone and my car both broke within a month of each other. My car repair cost $1,700 to get fixed. Actually, it might have been more than that. No, I think it was $1,700. So I now owe my parents money again. And then a month later, my phone broke. It didn't just break, the motherboard died or something, which means it was unfixable and also wasn't covered by insurance, despite the fact there wasn't even a scratch on it. So that was fun. So I had to buy a new phone, and I had to pay all that money for a new car. Well, not for a new car, to fix my car to make it run so that I wouldn't die. But that was a lovely $2,000 plus unexpected that I had to pay/owe to my mom. And then I also started getting less shifts at work because we hired a whole bunch more people. And also I had all the study, so I couldn't work as much during the week. So less money right at the time when I needed a lot of money, which is just fantastic. It's great. It's just great. And then kind of everything else went wrong, and like mental health was bad this semester, and so yes, I dropped a unit, and that relieved a lot of the stress, and I felt so much better afterwards, even though again, I realize now I'm going to have been completing my undergrad for the same length of time that it took me to get through all of high school. So great. Cool. Never thought that I would be in uni as long as high school. I have officially decided though that I'm not going to do any postgrad or honors or anything, because I just want to get the fuck out as soon as I can. Give me a degree and send me away. I'm not going to look back. I've come to the realization recently that I don't like uni. I like all the things that I've learned, and I like my classes, and I like people that I've met, and all that stuff, but like, uni as a thing in and of itself, I detest. I think I get frustrated with uni for the same reasons I get frustrated with working in retail, where there's all these tiny little things that I just don't want to have I don't have the energy to think about or consider, and I'm forced to think about and consider, like, oh, if you can only go 10% above or below the word limit, otherwise you have marks deducted. No, that's fucking stupid. That's the stupidest thing. If you have an assignment that's well written, it shouldn't matter if it's like 60 words too short, like, ugh. I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't care about the random units that you have to do that have nothing to do with your degree and that have nothing to do with any of your major or future employment opportunities, and yet you still have to do them for some weird reason, and those units can be the ones that stop you from graduating if you don't do them. Done. I'm so sick of the little tiny stupid rules like that exist all throughout university. And, oh man. So, honours? No, not gonna do it. Postgrad? No, not gonna do it. I think the only time that I would consider doing a postgraduate degree, it would be years in the future, and I would maybe go to like WAPA or something like that and doing a master's in, I noticed I looked on the website and they had a master's that you could specialise in a bunch of different screen majors and things. I could specialise in directing and cinematography, so that would be really, really fun, but I don't think I can't get back into another university degree because I'm done. The only thing that I don't really like as much about the screen arts stream that I'm doing, which is part of my mass communications degree, I don't really get as many I don't have as many classes that are to do with fictional screen art things. So my first class that I had in the screen arts unit was when we got to make a short film, so that was really fun, which is actually up on my channel. Click the link here if you want to go see it. Ha ha ha, promo. It's alright, it was our first attempt at doing a thing, and I really enjoyed like writing scripts and stuff and all that kind of thing. But other than that, I haven't really had many opportunities for kind of fictional storytelling or creative storytelling type film projects, because in mass comm you kind of get 3/4 of the screen arts major instead of getting the full 100% of the screen arts major, so I don't get things like major project or any of the experimental classes that you get to do all those kinds of crazy things in there. This music video has been fun because that's something much more different than I've been working on, but my screen arts stream is technically corporate screen production, so we had to do all the things that are industry based, which is good because, you know, I can actually earn money doing that. But going through that and not being able to do, like, just doing client work and that kind of thing, it's kind of, you know, I would have liked to have got some more instruction in the other creative aspects of filmmaking stuff. Don't go to sleep, computer, you need to finish exporting. Sorry, it's not exporting, it's encoding currently. Someone just walked past walking, so I guess I'm not the last person here. Oh man, still encoding. So yeah, I would consider doing a master's or something if I got to specialise more in directing and cinematography, or screenwriting actually, which I haven't had as many classes based around those specific things, and that's all stuff that I enjoy. But yeah, definitely not for a really long time. Also, I want to have earned money by then, so that the size of my HEX debt is not quite so crippling, and so that I can know that I can actually make money doing this kind of shit, which would be nice, because that's a lot of debt that I have otherwise. Oh gosh, another 30 seconds remaining. 26, 5, 21, oh, it's counting down, non-chronologically, chronologically, sequentially, numerically. Oh, 2, 1, boom. You say you're done encoding, but you're saying 100% and you're not closing the window, so I don't know whether you're actually done yet or not. I want to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep. And I'm hella sick, and I had a thing of lemon tea that I got like 6 or 7 hours ago. It's very cold now. I think I finished it. I don't know. There might be a tiny bit of it left. But, oh dear. Are you done? Please be done. Oh, please be done. Well, I'm just gonna keep chilling here, I guess, until it finishes. Still not done. It says it's done 100%. But it's chilling. It's not finishing the process. Whatever. How are you guys? Any of you guys doing exams and final uni and high school and assignments and whatever it is you're doing? How's that going? If it's going pretty shit, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Let me know in the comments. Haha, audience interaction. Mwahahaha. And I'll let you guys go now because it's a very long rambly vlog. And yeah, okay. Oh, wish me luck that the video encoding fairies will do their damn jobs and just finish.